Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Um, I'm going to play a video to give a little bit of time for people to join in. So I hope you enjoy that. Hi, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to play a
Today
video to give a
is
little
the
bit of time
day
for people to join
that
in.
everything changes.
That.
Look at you. You're so young, vibrant,
I'm going to go ahead
and
and
full of energy.
I'm going to play
Today
a video to give a
is
little
the
bit of time
day
for people to join
that
in.
everything changes.
That.
Look at you. You're so much more life vibrant and full of energy. Today is the day of you, and yet already so wise. I wonder, did you know then what I know now? That when you made this choice, it would set us on a course for a truly rich and powerful life. You wanted an edge, a little extra flexibility, faster recovery from those spontaneous adventures, feeling good, clear mind, confidence, and abundant energy to embrace everything you set your sights on. Yes, including him. Your commitment to wellness gave me the hope I have today. Motherhood changes your world. Some days things may feel a little upside down. Oof. The juggle is so real. But mostly, you hold it all together with ease and grace. Keeping up with the kids, crushing it at work. Every room you walk into feels more alive. And because of her, you have a new reason to recommit to yourself. Your healthy habits become the legacy you hand down. In all the years to come, you're still full of energy. You still have an edge. Yes, your body changes, but mostly in ways that you love. You still go on spontaneous adventures. You can still keep up with the kids. And you still embrace everything life has to offer. Because of this day, and your commitment to everyday since, to move with intention, to eat well, to laugh often, to stay centered, to teach by example, to reach for every advantage. Every day, you made a commitment to me, your future self. So I just want to say thank you for the choice you make today to live your most powerful life.
You guys ready to live your most powerful life? Raise your hand in the chat or put a comment in there with your hands raised on who wants health and vitality at any age that you're at. I know I do for sure. My goal today is to walk through this class and answer questions 1 through 4. 1 being, do you control your metabolism or does your metabolism control you? 2, understand why the world needs a metabolic health awakening. 3, learn about the relationships between health span, biological aging, and metabolic health. And 4, discover the tools that you need to slow down the signs of biological aging and put more life in your years. Before we dive into the class, I want us all to evaluate where we're at, where we're struggling with health challenges that we might be having, big or small, and to just take a general census of where we're at. What is keeping you from living your best, fullest life? Is it lack of energy, lack of restful sleep? Maybe your weight is fluctuating, or maybe it's not fluctuating, and that's the problem. Your mood, is it all over the place? Are you down low? What's your stress level at? And cognitive clarity. So I want you to either write this down or take a mental note and scale it from 1 to 10 in these areas. 1 meaning this is a really important area that I need to focus on improving, and 10 being I feel great in this area. It's not really holding me back right now. So now that we have some understanding of where each of us has our strength and where we might need a little bit of support, I want to talk about the steps that we can take to improve our troubled areas. This is the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid, and it's created on a foundation of healthy principles that build on top of each other. So if you remove the foundation of the pyramid, of course, it's going to topple over because nutrition, digestion, movement, and metabolism impact all of their other aspects of our health and well-being. The lifestyle choices that you make today are the foundation of your wellness. And doTERRA has created an easy to follow wellness plan. And I'm going to help guide you through that journey. What exactly is metabolic health? Good metabolic health means that your body can digest and absorb the nutrients from the food that you consume, and it helps keep stable levels of blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Of course, fluctuations in these are normal, but it's important to avoid those big spikes and those big dips, which contribute unfavorably to your long-term health. The good news is the choices that you're making daily can put you in control of your metabolic health. Your metabolism can be optimized at any stage of life by attending to 5 key pillars: healthy eating, daily movement, healthy connections, stress management, that includes restorative sleep, and smart supplementation. And these are the 5 keys that will help you unlock that optimal metabolic health. Smart supplementation is how you double down on the benefits of those pillars, granting you a greater return on the efforts that you're already making. So what does optimal metabolic health look like for you? It means more energy so you can keep up with your kids, your friends, your grandchildren, or just your social life in general. More stamina throughout the day without having the caffeine or, and helping curb those sugar cravings that you might have. I know I definitely had been getting those a lot. And it helps you improve endurance during your workouts, a clearer mind so that you can crush it at work or any project that you're tackling. And who doesn't want to feel better and look better? We want all of these things, and that's why I want to talk to you about this is why the world needs a metabolic health awakening. Would it surprise you to learn that under 7% of US adults have optimal cardiometabolic health? So every 14 people that you meet, 13 of them have suboptimal metabolic health, and many don't even realize it. Do you know your biomarkers for blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol? Are you in a healthy weight range? What's your family's history with cardiovascular health? When I was asked these questions, I had to reevaluate myself as well and make a plan to progress to being more having a better metabolic health. So kind of evaluate yourself there. And these health markers were reviewed in a study of 55,000 US adults. They can predict future quality of life and lifespan. Different people can appear at different ages physically and on a cellular level. The cellular level is known as biological age, and biological age is measured about how young your cells appear based on how healthy you are and how they behave with each other. Just as outward appearance doesn't always represent a numerical age, cellular health doesn't always line up with it either. So more good news. When you take control of your metabolic health, you slow those signs of biological aging and extend your lifespan. Don't just take my word for it. Some of the latest research from Harvard and other top-tier organizations show metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. This connection means that the stronger and healthier your metabolic function, the younger you feel from the inside out. It's a fact of life that as we age, so does our metabolic health. And because your metabolism influences your energy, weight, body composition, sleep, and even your cognitive performance, a decline in your metabolic health can dramatically impact your quality of life. Put simply, take control of your metabolic health now. That is how you're going to control the rate you age inside and out. I want to introduce you to Dr. Russell Osguthorpe, and he serves as the Chief Medical Officer for doTERRA, and he's going to explain the connection between lifespan and health span.
Hi, I'm Dr. Russell Osguthorpe, and I'm so thrilled to talk with you about health span. Just to be clear, health span is not the same thing as lifespan. Lifespan is the number of years we live, whereas health span is the number of years we live healthy. Now, I know that many of you have seen this graph several times, but it is so important to our understanding of the MetaPower system that I'm going to go into greater detail than we ever have before. Because if you understand this graph, you'll take MetaPower the rest of your life and be able to share it more effectively with others. If we consider our lifespan, the number of years we are alive, on the horizontal axis here, and our health span, the quality of our cognitive and physical performance on the vertical axis here, we can draw a curve that represents what naturally happens to our health span as we age, shown here in gray. However, the reality is we live in an incredible time where medicine and science can extend our lives. This dark blue line represents what happens when we use the best of medicine to try and manage issues related to a poor lifestyle. As these interventions improve our numbers, like blood sugar, blood pressure, and lipids, we can gain a modest amount of health span and lifespan. But what is staggering to me is how little benefit is derived from decades of this type of management. Look how close that blue line is to the gray line. It's incredibly minimal. As we near the end of our life on the blue line, you can see how through heroic use of life-extending medical technology, we can extend an individual's lifespan by a few years. But look at the quality of life that person is experiencing. Our lives might be extended by these heroic medical efforts, but one could argue that they are not enriched. Finally, let's look at the orange line. This is more typical for master athletes and people stacking healthy lifestyle habits consistently throughout their lives. What is most impressive about this group of people is that health span and lifespan can both be significantly improved. People who optimize their metabolism through daily exercise, diet, relationships, stress management, and of course smart supplementation can not only potentially live longer, but add life to those years. Here's my dream, my why for my health span. Well into my 90s, I want to be able to spend a day, many days, out fly fishing with my posterity. I'd be able, on any of those days, to back my truck down the ramp, unload my drift boat, launch that boat, and then row that boat myself all day long. Watch my kids and posterity catch boatloads of fish. And then at the end of my life, I'd go home from a day of fishing, enjoy dinner with my family, and peacefully pass away in my sleep. That would be a health span that matches or equals my lifespan. Let me show you how that works. Let's assume that here on the vertical axis, we have 100% quality of cognitive and physical health during young adulthood. Now let's draw a line across this chart at 50% function. This is the stage of physical and cognitive health span where we are still capable of caring for ourselves, still living independently. We might not be running a 10-minute mile anymore, but we are probably able to walk a brisk 15-minute mile without difficulty with our kids or grandkids. Said differently, above this line, you can still do the things you want to do, although you might notice slight declines in your performance as you age closer to that 50% line. Below this line, living independently becomes more difficult due to cognitive decline or having enough physical strength and stamina to perform our daily activities. Now, if we continue that line at 50% function across the chart, look at where it intersects the blue line versus the orange line. This is what you need to understand. Look at what you can gain when you optimize your metabolism. Look at those years. But more importantly, look at the life that is added to those years. Currently, in North America, toward the end of our lifespan, we spend about 8 years, sometimes as many as 15 years, dealing with challenges that take away our quality of life and lower our health span. We can't always have a health span that lines up perfectly with lifespan, but we can certainly do better. Our lifestyle choices can extend our health span, full stop. When we combine a mindful and consistent approach to our diet, movement, stress management, relationships, and smart supplementation, we can maximize all the efforts we make in improving our lifestyle and then reap the benefits for all of our years to come. There are no magic paths to achieve this goal of prolonged health span. It will require serious effort by teams of caring and coordinated people. That is what we excel at. Have you helped people change their lives with doTERRA essential oils? MetaPower will now allow you to impact not only individual lives, but generations. Here's the even better news. It does not matter where you are on the curve or how old you are when you start. Any lasting efforts made by an individual to make improvements in their lifestyle will reap tremendous benefits for years to come.
Wow. I love how Dr. O paints an amazing picture of how lifespan and health span and how they work together. So how do we close that gap? So even the average healthy person, age markers begin to show up in our early 20s. By the time we reach 50 years old, our body is producing about half the NAD plus as it was when we were 20. What is NAD plus? So let's talk about that for a second. NAD plus is responsible for 2 of the reactions in our body. Metabolic function, which converts food and nutrients into cellular energy, and cellular integrity, which protects your cellular energy factories. Because NAD plus levels steadily fall as we age, there's an important implication to metabolic function and negative effects on our DNA that snowball as NAD plus levels decline. As you age, so does your metabolic function, which plays a role in cellular wellness. And because your metabolism influences so many aspects of your life, to close that gap between lifespan and health span, you need to take control of your metabolic health today. We have to overcome 4 main obstacles to metabolic health: maturing fat cells, cellular integrity, spikes in blood sugar, and inferior supplementations. All right, let's move on. Are you excited to hear about the solutions that I have to offer for all 4 of these obstacles? These metabolic health obstacles affect your health span, making it hard to live a vibrant life. As I said earlier, doTERRA's wellness pyramid is foundation up. So let's focus on the foundation and some of the products that doTERRA has created, such as the MetaPower system, help fills in some of the missing gaps in our wellness lifestyle. The MetaPower system is formulated with an intent to support naturally increasing NAD plus and NADH levels in our body to help smooth out those spikes and dips and to level, to help, my daughter's having a hard time sleeping, and to help curb those cravings. And it also helps inhibit fat cells from maturing. So the new product line was created to provide support for your body on a cellular level and helping you live a more youthful, vibrant life. So I want everybody to close your eyes for a minute. Go on, close your eyes. I want you to listen to what the questions that I have and to answer them to yourself. What if all of the years of your life could be lived to their fullest? What does that look like for you? I want you to picture waking up from a great night's sleep with low stress levels and the energy to do whatever you wanted. Your mind is clear and you're at the healthiest weight, and you cannot help but smile as you look in the mirror and you see the outside you matches how you feel on the inside. Now I want you to open your eyes. What did you see and how did that feel? I want you to say hello to the MetaPower metabolic system. Meta for metabolic health and PWR for personal wellness realized. We all eat, move, sleep. Supplementation is where MetaPower steps in. These natural products, combined with your already healthy lifestyle choices that you're making, are powerful keys for unlocking your personal wellness. MetaPower isn't just one single product, it's a product system that's designed to help you optimize your metabolic health. Every product features the MetaPower metabolic blend as a primary ingredient, so that the power of pure essential oils fuels every aspect of this system. You don't want to just live a long life, you want to live a long, healthy life. Each product in the MetaPower system is an answer to one of those metabolic health obstacles that we covered. As a product line, MetaPower supports your metabolism function, powering your body effectively and slowing down the signs of biological aging and closing that gap between lifespan and health span. Let's break it down into 3 key steps into the system. As we walk through these steps, I'm going to share how MetaPower combats each of the metabolic health obstacles, starting with maturing fat cells. So as you reach adulthood, the number of fat cells in the human body more or less stays the same. These cells can grow and shrink, and 5 to 10% die each year, but they're replaced. So fat cells grow when they retain droplets of fatty acids, usually because we're consuming more food than we need. And I want you to look at these 3 cubes of balloons and think of them as your adipose fat cells. So on the left, you've got, your right side, sorry, is going to be your fatty acid filled fat cells. Say that same pile of fat cells continues filling with those fatty acids. You're not going to drop any weight or anything. And MetaPower can help shift towards the left. You can actually slow the growth of those fat cells so that they stay the smaller size and are less likely to inflate and retain those fatty acids and stay large. We all understand that healthy foods and beverage choices combined with regular physical activity can reduce the size of those existing fat cells. MetaPower Metabolic Blend is uniquely formulated to support those lifestyle choices by curbing hunger cravings between those meals. Plus, some unpublished preclinical research by Roseman University of health sciences on new MetaPower essential oil blend has shown that it may inhibit the maturation of new adipose fat cells and the growth of existing fat cells. More studies are needed to confirm that for sure, but there is research out there, and I will include a QR code if you are interested in reading into that. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Remember that your cells, including your fat cells, that they don't live forever. And by using the MetaPower Metabolic Blend products daily, combined with natural cell death and turnover, we have the potential to maintain those new fat cells at their smallest size. That means that the MetaPower Metabolic Blend can support your goals now and long term. So this is why it's such an important part of the MetaPower system. MetaPower Metabolic Blend features clinically balanced ratios of certified pure tested grade grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark essential oils. And when these 5 essential oils are combined at the right ratios, something really powerful can happen for you. It inhibits the fat cells from maturing. It helps curb those cravings, and it supports your overall metabolic health. These are the 4 ways that you can enjoy the MetaPower essential oil. There's the 15 ml bottle, that's the oil itself. I actually have one, no, it's in the kitchen. It's 15 ml bottle. This is wild orange, but it's similar. You have the beadlets that you can put in your purse for on the go. Whenever you have a craving, just pop a couple in. You've got the gum, and of course the soft gels. Plus, the blend is in every product. So it's in the MetaPower Advantage as well as the Assist. I want you to hear from Angie, and I want you to hear about her experience with MetaPower.
I knew I wanted to come in and see if I could come off of sugar, and I wanted to stretch my fasting window a little bit because that's something I had been incorporating as part of my release of the old. And so I was really happy with that, but all of the other things that came with it were unexpected, delightful surprises. The first product I tried within the system was the actual oil blend, just adding it to my water, and I loved the flavor profile of it. It's light, has that perfect amount of mint and citrus, and it actually is now my preferred oil to add to water. I've been living a foundation of wellness for years. And I think because I have a good baseline in place, I'm actually able to really detect the impact that a change is having in my body. And I was able to see that I was, without effort, doing a lot more throughout the day. So when I see that, I see my metabolic health working at a new level in my body, really. I think one of my favorite results through integrating these products was being able to kick sugar, because I can see how that had a grip on me. So I'm so happy to be free of that. And I actually, let's see, as of today, I haven't had sugar in over 2 months. So I'm thrilled, and I've completely lost my taste for it. So we're done. We've broken up.
So let's go right into the second obstacle, and that is your blood sugar. So I want to use the analogy with blood sugar and compare it to accelerating and braking in a car. You know, we have normal speed ups and slowdowns, but if you're constantly putting your foot pedal to the metal and just accelerating super fast and then slamming on your brakes, that's going to take a huge wear and tear on your vehicle, just like it does your body when your blood sugar is up and down. The more that you can smooth out those spikes and dips in your blood glucose and insulin curves, the better. Doing so also helps optimize and sustain your energy levels throughout the day. So the MetaPower Assist, it's a little capsule, is a natural supplement formulated to help smooth out the curves in normal range blood sugar around meal times. Blood sugar levels are one of the most significant markers in health. These levels naturally fluctuate, like I said, depending on food and activity patterns. And over time, elevated blood sugar levels can have a permanent consequence on the body. Let's come back to that car analogy that I was just sharing of you slamming on the gas and the brake every day and how it puts a lot of wear on your car and, in analogy, your body. MetaPower Assist features mulberry leaf extract, which has been shown to reduce normal range post-meal blood sugar spikes by 42% when taken before or within your meal. When you take one of the MetaPower Assist capsules, the mulberry leaf extract helps your body metabolize what you've just eaten, but slower. Of course, MetaPower Assist is designed to be paired with a healthy whole food diet. While a whole food diet and regular exercise are the best ways to promote healthy blood sugar regulation, let's not forget that under 7% of US adult population has optimal metabolic health. So most of us can afford to have a little bit of extra support. This supplement is the assist that we need at mealtimes. Before we move on, who here likes to geek out on the science and the research? If you're my people like that, I'm like that, go ahead and scan this QR code. There is tons of information out there. doTERRA has clinical results for MetaPower Assist and other products in the system. There's also an amazing in-depth online course loaded with content from doctors, research scientists. So here's that QR code for you. If anyone is already living a healthy lifestyle, you might be thinking, well, this product isn't for me. I'm already taking those tips to aid my metabolic health. I want you to listen to Orion, who has been living a healthy lifestyle his whole life, and how it upped his game.
So whenever I was first asked to try out MetaPower, I honestly was kind of wondering how much would it actually do for me, right? So I was already eating healthy, I already regularly exercise, I'm young, and I'm on all of our oils, all of our supplements, I drink plenty of water, I kind of felt like I checked all of the boxes. And as I started using them by like day 2, I was like, oh, I can tell a difference with this. I haven't really worked with my blood sugar my entire life. I rarely had an appetite. I was just really never very hungry, and I didn't really feel like eating. And this really affected my energy and mood. I would just really feel like I hit this wall of fatigue. So since I started using the MetaPower products, the most life-changing aspect for me has been the stability in my blood sugar. This was, for me, a newfound freedom. I really noticed improved blood sugar stability on day 2 because I was hungry and I felt like eating, which was really rare for me, honestly. Having improved my appetite, I'm now able to eat more, which has given me even more energy and more stamina. Just the other day, I ran 6.5 miles, which is over double kind of the usual distance that I would do. And I didn't feel fatigued or hit that wall that I normally would have. It honestly felt like I was gliding. I felt stronger, and even at the end, I still felt energetic. I've called this rocket fuel because of all the sustained energy and stamina that it's given me.
Diving right into the third obstacle of metabolic health is cellular integrity. For this next part, there's a few key things that I want you to understand about the relationship between aging and cellular integrity. First, collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. There are over 28 types of collagen in the human body, and collagen is a key component to connective tissues that make up tendons, ligaments, skin, muscle, and more. Collagen gives your skin the elasticity and firmness, and it also supports lean muscle and connective tissues. Connective tissues give your body structure and strength, and the ligaments in your knee, for example, are composed of collagen. They allow your knee to flex, bend, and absorb shock. While collagen is something humans and animals produce naturally, the natural production drops as we age, starting at age 25. So as you age, repeated stressors are put on your joints, muscles, tendons, and other connective tissues. Even the ever-present force of gravity is consistently taking its toll on our collagen-containing tissues. Second, as I mentioned earlier, NADH and NAD+ are crucial for mitochondrial maintenance, especially related to the metabolic function. They convert food into energy and offer protection to cellular energy factories. While our body produces NAD+ and NADH naturally, like I said earlier, it drops dramatically around middle age and continues to do so later into life. Without sufficient NAD+ levels in our body, our cells can't generate the energy needed to survive and carry out their functions. So basically, without NAD+, we decline quickly. New research and studies are helping us better understand how we can supplement and support production of NAD+ in the bodies, regardless to our age. And preclinical studies suggest supplementing with NMN may increase NAD+, leading to a more youthful functioning of cells and body systems. I know that was a ton of information and acronyms, but you'll understand why it's so important that I gave you all of that information in just a moment. Here it is. The third step in the MetaPower system combines the power of marine collagen, NMN, and 10 other synergistic ingredients to target cellular integrity and health span. It is a powerhouse, you guys. This product can replace collagen in your tissues needed and support natural production of NAD+ in your body, helping you slow the signs of aging inside out. The 12 synergistic ingredients in MetaPower Advantage gives our cells what they need to support cellular integrity. The result is slower biological aging, firmer, more elastic skin, improved cognitive function, more lean muscle and connective tissues, and so much more. MetaPower Advantage is a game-changing powdered supplement that you can mix with water in a shaker bottle. Use it daily to slow the signs of biological aging and extend your lifespan, regardless to your current age. Nothing out there compares to this. Dr. Ashley Anderson had her own experience with these collagen or the MetaPower Advantage, and so I want her to share that with you. So take a listen.
One of the first things I noticed was an increase in my mental clarity. As a single mom with 2 kids running a medical practice, brain fog is a real thing, and it's really difficult sometimes for me to switch gears in between patients and wearing my mom hat. And that's one of the big things that I have noticed during the time I've been on MetaPower. That energy, that clarity and focus is sustained. 2 to 3 weeks in, people started making comments about my skin, like, your skin is glowing. I walked into this event and the teacher was like, "You're glowing today, Dr. Anderson." And I was like, MetaPower. But those are the things that I just didn't expect to happen. I feel like I've been fighting to get under the 200-pound marker for the last 3 years. I played college basketball, I competed in pageants and fitness competitions, so I've seen my body in tip-top shape. I was kind of getting to the point where I thought, this is the new mom body. You're just going to have to live with it. You're not going to see those days again. You will never have an ab muscle again. In the first 30 days, I was able to release 14 pounds and got under the 200 mark, which I have not seen in 5 years. Feeling the energy, feeling the mental clarity, seeing the shift in the body, game changer.
So some of you are already taking a collagen supplement. A few people might not be, and that's fine. A lot about what you read about the best collagen available is most often good marketing. doTERRA spends a lot of their energy sourcing the best, purest ingredients available, as well as the best science to effectively deliver those ingredients to our cells. So I want those of you who are already on a collagen, give it a try and see if it has a better effect for you. I want to give you a few highlights on the MetaPower Advantage and why it's superior to anything that you might already be trying or have read about. First, it's 12 times more absorbable or bioavailable than any other collagen product. When supplementing with collagen, bioavailability is an important thing to consider. When a supplement or nutrient is easily absorbed and used by your body, it's considered bioavailable. The number of grams you read on the label isn't what determines how much collagen your cells will receive after taking it. Bioavailability is where that factors in. Second, most collagen replacing products only feature 1 or 2 collagen tripeptide types, and MetaPower Advantage contains 9 unique collagen types. Most collagen products feature the 1 or 2 collagen types that are relevant to skin and beauty, elasticity, and wrinkles. MetaPower features those types of collagen, but it also includes 7 other unique collagen peptide types. Remember, collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, and there are 28 different types. Supplementing with a wide range of diverse collagen types is going to help promote joint mobility, tissue strength, skin elasticity, so that you can also get the beauty benefits, and you can recover faster from your workouts. You can gain an edge with flexibility in your joints, and you can move more easily no matter what your age. And finally, it is activated by you. MetaPower Advantage is a hydrolyzed powder format activated when you mix it with water before you consume it. Most prepackaged liquid collagens use a process to sterilize their water-based delivery system. Doing this eliminates the harmful bacteria and the beneficial ingredients like vitamins, flavonoids, and polyphenols. And despite this process, they're actually less shelf stable than MetaPower Advantage. It also means that they're shipping heavy water around the globe and increasing our carbon emissions. MetaPower Advantage is delivered to you in a hydrolyzed powder format for a more active and bioavailable delivery system at the time of taking it. Simply mixing it with some water immediately before you drink it. When you mix MetaPower Advantage with some cool or room temperature water, you're consuming it as a liquid, meaning that your body can easily absorb non-degraded nutrients without the sugar content that accompanies a prepackaged juice format or value being lost that occurs during pasteurization. Along with being powdered, the collagen in MetaPower Advantage is also hydrolyzed, meaning that it's cut into specific tripeptide fragments, which dramatically increases that bioavailability. Here is a QR code that will take you to my doTERRA page where you can start to shop and add things to your cart. doTERRA sourced collagen from sustainable harvested cold water marine fish. There is a bunch of research out there about bovine and other mammal sourced collagen. I aligned better with the marine collagen and how it affects the body. If that's not something for you, that's fine. There's tons of research out there for you to look into that to see if it is something that you want to take advantage of. The MetaPower Advantage is tested more extensively for heavy metals than any of the other doTERRA supplements. So if that's a concern for you, just know that those results are there also for you on each batch, that you can plug in the number associated with your purchased set. Other collagen products on the market, whether from land or marine sources, typically contain tripeptide content of 15 to 35%. MetaPower Advantage collagen is over 70% tripeptide fragments for superior absorption. Here are a few of those ingredients. We talked about the NMN, NADH, NAD+, hyaluronic acid. There's liposomal vitamin C, biotin, resveratrol. So feel free to screenshot that and kind of read through for it. if you choose to do so. Safe, effective, and natural solutions do not have to break your budget. By combining the powerhouse ingredients in one product, doTERRA is simplifying your routine and saving you money. To get everything that is available in the MetaPower Advantage with collagen and NMN, you're going to spend over $300. Just the Advantage is available for $84.50. If you're part of an LRP program, you can use your points towards that as well. So, there's huge advantages to that. So the 4 metabolic health obstacles that we talked about at the beginning of the class: maturing fat cells, blood sugar spikes, cellular integrity, inferior supplements. When combined with a healthy lifestyle choices, this superior supplement system is the one everyone can use to overcome those obstacles. The MetaPower metabolic system is safe, effective, affordable, and easy to use. I know that I gave you quite a bit of information and you might be feeling a little overwhelmed. So let me break it down into 3 simple steps for you so that you can see how easy it is to incorporate this system into your life. Most people begin to feel their benefits within a week or 2. I felt mine after 2 weeks. I want you to eat a well-balanced whole food diet and add 1 or more of the MetaPower Metabolic Blend products to your daily routine. Add an essential oil to your water bottle when you fill it up in the morning. Let's start doing some habit stacking. I want you to take the soft gels with your morning and afternoon doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack doses. If you're not already on that, join me next week. We will be talking more about the Lifelong Vitality vitamins and what exactly those entail. Pop a beadlet or a piece of gum in your mouth when you're having a craving, and it will help take that edge off for you. Take 1 capsule of the MetaPower Assist 15 to 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day. If you forget to do it, that's fine. Take it in your meal. There have been times where I even forgot to do that and I took it after. I have found that by setting a reminder for myself when it's time to prep for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's when I take it. For extra support, take with each meal of the day. I would recommend starting with 1 meal a day and to see how your body reacts to that. And then after the first month, if you want to add taking it twice a day for breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner, you can do that as well. People are starting to do that and seeing wonderful results from it. Once a day, whenever you like, add a sachet of the Advantage to room temperature water in a shaker bottle. I use a mason jar. Some people just put it in a cup and have a mixer that they put in there, and it's delicate enough that it doesn't ruin anything that's in there. Like I said, use a mason jar and shake it up. So here's an example if you'd like to screenshot of how you can implement the system into your life. If you're ready to dive in, that's awesome. If you want to do it step by step and do some habit stacking, that is a wonderful way to get started as well. Metabolic health means that your body can digest and absorb nutrients from food without spiking in blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Nutrition and metabolism are a synergistic effect on your health and overall wellness. So while nutrition is the process of nutrients acquisition from your environment, metabolism is a chemical process where your body uses to transform the food that you eat into fuel. Studies have shown and found that persistent disturbance in nutrient metabolism or energy homeostasis caused by either nutrient deficiency or excess induce cellular stress, leading to metabolic dysregulation. Nutrition and metabolic support go hand in hand. We know that even the best diets are deficient in vital nutrients. That is where the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack comes in to support and fill those gaps that have been created. And the MetaPower can calibrate your health from a baseline of the doTERRA Wellness Lifestyle Pyramid with optimal nutrition and optimizing your metabolism, curbing cravings, and shedding that excess weight. They really are the perfect pairing. Also, doTERRA is offering this to be one of the enrollment kits. They are also doing a wonderful promotion that you can earn some PV for. This MetaPower system for the whole starter kit is $179, and that is the member price. It's a wonderful value. It's also a great way to start incorporating the LLV into your lifestyle as well. Like I said, we'll be going into that next Monday, so join me then, noon or in the evening as well. For those of you who already have doTERRA memberships, you can save even more by adding the MetaPower system to your LRP. If you are, once you're in the cart system, if you've added either the Lifelong Vitality vitamins, there's an option that says next to it, customize, and you can click on that and it gives you a list of discounted products. And a few of those products are actually the MetaPower, and this is how I do my purchasing of it. You can have the MetaPower Advantage. There's also the Assist and the beadlets available, and of course other vitamin stuff. I do add the Digest and Terrazyme to my cart because I absolutely love that with my gut health, which will be going into the last week of March. Gut health. By adding the MetaPower system to your LRP, you get the option to add other individual products at a discount, like I mentioned earlier. For those of you who are thinking about joining, if you have any questions, feel free to either put a comment in there and I'll answer it. You can email me. There's other ways to get in touch with me, so feel free to reach out. There are no stupid questions. I am here to help you. And if I don't have the information, I definitely have sources that I can get information for you or direct you to get your answers. So go ahead and put an emoji in the comments with how you're feeling about starting to do a MetaPower metabolic awakening. I am super excited for all of you who joined with me today. I will see you next week if you're going to join in for the LLV talk. I am also doing this class again in the evening, so if you weren't able to hear all of it, you can either replay it, hashtag replay in the comments if you're watching this as a replay. So yeah, thanks guys. Have an essential day.
Really good.